Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, we stack it up, then slowly pick it apart until it collapses. No, it's not America, it's Jenga. And now, the man who loves loud noises so always wins at Jenga, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Yes, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode Jenga of the most precariously stacked show on the internet, the last show on Earth. So, alright, don't stomp too hard, everybody. I know you get excited, but actually that's why when you go to see the hit touring stage show Stomp, you'll never see him playing Jenga. True story. So it's episode Jenga, and the idea for this episode is that we're going to do a show. That's how we start off all of our brain-balling sessions around here. We're going to do a show. You know, start out with a gimme, like when you make a list and then you make a list at the top of it so you have something to check off right away. Let's face it, if we're not going to do a show, we might as well not even write one. Right? Right? One? Wrong? At any rate, the idea is that we're going to do a show while these two wonderful people over here play a game of Jenga. And when the tower falls, not only is the game over, the show is over. So tonight's matchup is Carolyn versus Morgan. Alright, let's shake hands. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and also with you. Let's get ready to Jenga! Carolyn, pick a number between 1 and 100.
77.
You got it. Carolyn goes first. And remember, when the tower falls, the show is done. No matter what's going on, we sign off and we get out of here. So when you lose, they lose. The audience, I mean, not Viv. She's just running the camera. She's gonna be fine. Okay, ready? Jenga. I never really played Jenga very much growing up. My family had it, but I would set up the blocks and knock them down like a domino rally. You could say I was creative, or that I was imaginative, or innovative. Or you could say more accurately that I didn't have any friends. My favorite game was Mousetrap. Do you remember that game with the Rube Goldberg contraption that you'd set up with the marble and the boot and the bathtub and the diving guy? If you don't remember that, I bet that sounds insane. And it was insane. I was just thinking about it for the first time because I was trying to trap an actual mouse. Don't worry, not in the house. This was outside. I didn't want to hurt him, I just wanted to ask him a few questions. You know, why are you so little? Did the other mice ever say anything about me? What's your favorite game? Anyways, I was thinking about that game, and I don't even think I ever played it. I think I would just set it up and then just sit back and watch it get all fucked up because I set it up wrong. But eventually it would work, and nothing in my life, I'm so sorry, Viv, but nothing in my life will ever compare to that level of satisfaction. Guys, I found out my wife is pregnant. And I'm really excited, but I watched a video of this mousetrap this morning, and it's still better. Oh no, it's just developed the ability to hear it. So sorry. Viv, what do you think about the name Mousetrap? Don't answer now, just think about it. Loved that game. Loved that marble, actually, so much that I swallowed it. It was one of those heavy silver marbles, probably lead, fingers crossed. And I was just sucking on it, and it rolled on right down my throat. And I panicked, so my mom panicked and took me to the ER for swallowing a marble. And we got an x-ray, and you could see the marble right here, right in my rib cage. And the doctor was like, yep, you swallowed a metal marble, all right. And I was like, well, how do we get it out? And he was like, well, how do you get everything out? And I was like, crying? And he was like, no, dummy, shitting. And you know what? He was right. What I learned from that is that the shiny part of the marble is just a plating that can be eaten away by your gut juices. And you should get ready to learn a little something about your marbles and gut juices because it's time for your morning affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
They say a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, but I think birds are pretty gross. And I don't like carrying stuff, so I say leave them in the bush. Bye-bye, birdie. Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Friday, I took a typing test online and scored a 1 word per minute, but it's a really long one, anti-establishmentarianism. My next word was going to be cat. I should have started with that one. On Saturday, while looking at this piece of what I call artvertising, I noticed something written on a circle of tape surrounding it. Fragile, eh? Then I guess I'll let your spelling slide. On Monday, I won a stare down with my cat Virginia. It took me 21 years, but I finally established dominance. Anyway, no time to gloat. Gotta go clean up some pee. That's my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week. Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs. We got wigs.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs?
Wigs, 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 wigs.
Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs.
The last show on Earth. We set him up just to knock him down.
Hello, competitive leisure fans, and welcome back to the Jenga Nationals Finals. I'm Randy Tinkle. We're here, of course, in the Lincoln Room at the Marriott Hotel and Suites, watching three-time world champion Latessa Rockhand Hudson take on Cammie Steadicam Carson. I think we're all excited to see how these two stack up. So far, it's been pretty even, predictable strategies, both Jengalites really taking their time here in the early goings and sizing each other up. You know, speaking of sizing up, I've heard that if you're staying at a national chain hotel that you've stayed at every year for the past 6 years except for 2015 due to flooding, sometimes you can get a free room upgrade. Looks like Kate has made her move. Interesting decision here. Seems she might be starting a classic Mississippi side stack. Hard to say this early. Also hard to say how I got this stain on my shirt. I have a suspicion that I may have spilled my coffee while I was parking my rental bike earlier today. Cammie not quite sure what to do in response to that aggressive move by Kate. I'm being told we have a replay? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. That's when it happened. Okay, back it up and right there. Yeah, I thought so. Ooh, risky strategy here, but I think it's really gonna pay off big later on. Of course, that's the same thing I thought when I joined the Marriott Rewards program. Sure, I had to give them my phone number and an email address, which they promptly sold to various vacation club cartels and Nigerian princes. But surely it would be worth it in the long run, right? Well, I guess we'll just have to see, if they ever reply to any of my tweets. Oh, that was a huge move, I mean. Let's take a look with our cutting-edge Rhino-Vision technology. As you can see, it's a decent room, but the pillows could be poofier, I guess? And I hate to be an armchair decorator, but as far as I'm concerned, get rid of this armchair and give me a wider bed. Or a plant or something. Oh, and the TV could be bigger. Okay, back to the action. Things are really heating up here at the Marriott. Probably could boost the AC, in a perfect world. Now let's check in with sideline reporter Joe Fishback. Joe?
Thanks, Randy. I talked to both competitors before the match, and they both said the same thing. It was going to come down to fundamentals. These are two women who are fierce competitors and longtime rivals, but they both stressed that at the end of the day, they have nothing but respect for each other. Randy?
Thanks, Joe. Now, you say they respect you. What size bed did you get?
What's that? Bed?
Yeah, at the Marriott.
Actually, I have 2 beds, queens.
2 beds. That's the dream. One for eating, one for sleeping.
I guess you could do that.
Say, are you a rewards member?
No, I don't think so. Maybe my wife is.
All right, thanks, Joe. Enjoy all of your beds while the rest of us sleep in barbecue sauce-stained sheets. Oh, it looks like Cammie's taking a step back to figure out what her next move is. So we're going to take a step back and hear a word from our sponsor, Marriott. Marriott, we could do better.
Wigs, we got 'em. Wigs, you want 'em. Wigs, we've got all the wigs. Wigs, we got 'em. Wigs, you want 'em. Wigs, we've got all the wigs.
Pops would spend a lot of nights just tinkering alone, cooking up experiments for purposes unknown. I found out he'd been secretly inventing how to clone, when upon success he yelled, "I've done it!" to the rotary telephone. So following that mug's success, Pops took a crack at me. Well, that was 30 years ago. We're close as close can be. Perhaps so close, I'd say, and surely he'd agree, that I thank Pops most every day for not making number 3.
Welcome back to episode Jenga, the last show on Earth. Our guests tonight are, of course, Morgan and Carolyn. Please help me give a warm welcome at the appropriate time when I count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. So what I'm going to do is I don't want to interrupt them when they're playing, so I'm going to just do them individually. One by one and split it up. When they're not playing, I'll ask some questions. Okay. Carolyn, so what other games do you like?
Solid Hungry Hippos fan, Connect 4, Guess Who?
I love guessing. The game Guess Who. Oh, got it. Yeah, those are good games. What's your least favorite game?
Least favorite would definitely be Hopscotch. Not a game. Also, if I lose, Connect 4.
Oh, hashtag if I lose. Right? Anyway, speaking of hashtags, it's your turn there. Morgan, are you on any, social media platforms at all?
Yeah. Facebook, Instagram.
Like Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter too.
Yeah, I think I follow you. I think we might follow each other. Is that?
Yeah, we might.
Okay,
Yeah,
looks like it's
yeah.
your turn again. Okay, are you competitive?
Oh, always been, yes.
Oh, no, I don't mean like that. I mean, obviously, given your athletic bod and your mad skills, you're competitive. But I guess what I'm asking is, do you consider yourself a perfectionist?
Absolutely. Winner, I think, is the word you're looking for.
Yeah,
Yes.
it definitely shows.
Yes.
You're successfully. Oh, I'm sorry about this. You go
That's
ahead.
very nice. Thank you.
You gotta go. Let's see. So we're talking games. Games have rules. Speaking of rules and Twitter, can you think of any rules, like social etiquette rules, that you're supposed to follow on Twitter at all?
I mean, I guess maybe just no internet bullying, no trolling.
Okay, those are good. Do you have any other ones like interactive rules, like to maybe you don't? I'll get back to you here.
Okay.
Carolyn, here's a big question. How did you get so smart and funny?
God, I'm really thirsty all of a sudden.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, here.
So great. So great to be here.
Hang on. We're almost there. I want it perfectly filled here. Here, I'll just set this down here if
Oh,
you
it's
need
perfect.
anything later.
Thank you.
Did you want another one?
Thank you. No, this is
Okay.
great. Thank you so much. You're such a gentleman, by the way.
Well, thank you. Have a good swig there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, is that better?
Tasty. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Perfect. I think it's your turn there.
Yep.
Favorite. So, Morgan, what about that rule where you're not supposed to, comment on someone's tweet without first liking them? Have you ever heard that rule at all?
It's because I didn't like your tweet last week.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it right now? I'll just...
Yes, obviously.
Happy now?
Yeah. Yeah, actually I am. Here.
Thanks.
Sorry for stealing your water, Carolyn. If you want to press charges, you're gonna have to take me to court.
What court?
Nate Court!
What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
Look, it's hard to walk this straight and narrow. I mean, I should know. I used to be a tightrope walker. Until one fateful night when I got hammered and crashed a clown car into the tent. Several clowns were injured. Guilty.
Fair enough.
Hey, so Tower of Terror is of course a game where Johnny and I shoot and throw things at the tower. Things like these foam darts with our foam dart blasters. Hey Nerf, still waiting to hear back about that sponsorship. So that's what we're gonna do. We got all sorts of stuff gathered here and we're gonna try to knock this tower down. That's the game. All right, Johnny, here's a Nerf gun. Let's start with this. Oh, Virg is getting out of here. Good call.
Yeah.
Let's let her through. Okay.
Got it.
Ooh, get a little action there.
Oh, yeah, right in the middle. Oh. Oh, danger.
Sorry, Morgan.
Watch fingers!
Oh, man. Oh, no. Hey, closer.
Yeah, get a little closer. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Okay, that's not doing it, Johnny.
No. What do you got? I'll do darts. Oh, there you go.
Here.
Easy!
Oh.
Stuck on the monitor.
I mean,
Okay, that's down.
That worked.
Okay, next up we
what
got
happened?
here.
Broke your game. Oh, it's my turn.
Not done.
That's not it.
I'm not
Got it
counting.
back! Got it back up!
Oh, nice. Oh, that was.
Terrible.
Holy shit.
That has been our show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank Carolyn and Morgan for coming on the show tonight. Good game. Good game. Big thanks, as always, to the biggest crew of two, the two human wrecking crew, the lastest crew on earth, Vin Chappell and Johnny Fisher. Finn Hammond and Tyler Enzer, who made the music for tonight's show. Check out Tyler on Instagram. He's Bongo Frontier, I think. And check out Finn from your local library under Non-Friction. He's very oily, that one. For more episodes of this show, go to thelastshowonearth.org and go to wolfout.tv for some other shows. And of course, we are Wolf Out TV all over this web we call worldwide, so go look us up on google.corn. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps, and remember, we're watching you too. And as Ray Romano always said, and everyone likes Raymond, Never! Good night. Guys, I want to thank you for joining us tonight at this chaotic episode of Episode Jenga. We had a lot of fun, and we hope you did too. And if you didn't, screw you! As we say at the end of every broadcast day, good night and good nachos.